All right, y'all, we are back with another video. I definitely had to bring y'all this. I've been seeing some of this on Twitter, and then I seen this video that went viral. And I've been thinking to myself, is this the reason why I haven't heard from The View? Like, they haven't even posted a video in like some days. So it must be something going on. And then I come across this video on YouTube that's going viral saying that Whoopi Goldberg breaks down crying after a $80 million lawsuit over Elon Musk comments. So they're saying that Elon Musk is suing for $80 million. And like I said, this video has went viral, so we definitely finna check this out. And we know how The View is. They run their mouth. They say all type of stuff that is wrong. They stay slandering Donald Trump. They stay slandering Joe Rogan. They always slandering Elon Musk, especially some of the stuff Whoopi done said about Elon Musk. So, and like I said before, this is a new year. And we got to start taking action because these people feel like they can say anything they want and it ain't no consequences behind it. So we definitely finna go ahead and check this out. Make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. And without further ado, let's see what Whoopi Goldberg done said. Let's go.
That I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wow.
You're like, wait a second. Like, come on, man. This is too.
Elon Musk has officially filed an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg and the hosts of The View, claiming defamation and intentional misinformation. The lawsuit comes in response to remarks made by Goldberg that Musk alleges were damaging to his reputation and character. Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur and CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, took legal action following statements aired on the show suggesting he and JD Vance were plotting to manipulate government control if former President Donald Trump were removed from office. This lawsuit has sent shockwaves across media platforms, igniting debates about free speech, accountability, and the ethics of television talk shows. Musk argues that Goldberg's comments not only misrepresented his intentions, but also spread baseless conspiracy theories that could harm his public image.
Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing.
Wow.
I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Many supporters see this legal move as Musk taking a stand against biased media and misinformation campaigns. Others view it as a power play by a billionaire to silence critics. With such a high-profile case unfolding, the lawsuit could set precedents for how public figures handle media defamation in the future. Musk's bold response signals that he is prepared to challenge traditional media narratives and fight back against what he perceives as damaging attacks. Central to Musk's lawsuit are accusations of defamation and slander. Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts on The View allegedly claimed Musk and JD Vance were conspiring to seize governmental control through secretive plans. Musk argues that these statements lack any factual basis and were made with malicious intent to damage his reputation. According to Musk's legal team, these defamatory claims were designed to mislead viewers and tarnish his image. The lawsuit also highlights that such statements can fuel public distrust and contribute to divisiveness. Musk contends that statements from media outlets must be held to higher standards of accountability, particularly when they involve accusations that could incite fear or hostility. Supporters of Musk have echoed his stance, pointing out that celebrities and TV personalities should not be allowed to make reckless allegations without proof.
They do that all the
Critics,
time.
however, argue that Musk's lawsuit could be an attempt to suppress criticism, raising concerns about freedom of expression.
But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second. Like, come on, man. This is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No,
No,
hang
you
on.
ain't.
You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people. If you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're
not just
like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing,
Yeah.
says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that on stage.
Regardless of the motives, this case underscores the ongoing tension between media freedom and personal accountability, sparking broader discussions about truth and responsibility in public discourse. Musk's lawsuit has garnered widespread support, particularly among his fans and critics of mainstream.
But we all know this is what The View do. They always pushing hoaxes, even if stuff is debunked. Since they don't like Donald Trump, they're going to continue to say it anyway to find people. How many times has that right there been debunked, especially by Snopes that is a leftist? You know what I'm saying, media. So it's like they continue to run with this stuff all because they don't like Donald Trump. We'll deal with it because President Trump is president and he will be sworn in January 20th. And I cannot wait at all. But like I said, though, we have to put an end to this crap where these liberals think that they can just say anything and nothing happens to them. Sonny Holston, Joy Behar say some of the dumbest stuff. She's the same woman who wished death on Donald Trump. The same woman. What did Sonny Holston say? She said that Melania wants to take out Donald Trump, wants to take out her own husband because she hates him. This is what these people say every single day, and they constantly get away with it. And that's the only way it's going to stop. You're going to have to start slapping them with lawsuits. That's the only way it's going to stop.
Media. Many believe that Musk's actions are justified, viewing his lawsuit as a necessary step to combat misinformation and restore accountability in journalism. Social media has exploded with reactions, with hashtags like Support Elon and Cancel the View trending across platforms. Supporters argue that The View has a history of making inflammatory and unfounded claims about public figures.
All the time.
And Musk's lawsuit could finally hold them accountable. Comments on Musk's posts indicate that many viewers feel mainstream media outlets have abused their platforms by spreading falsehoods for ratings. Supporters also highlight Musk's advocacy for free speech and transparency, suggesting his lawsuit aligns with his broader push for fairness in media narratives. However, some skeptics caution that Musk's wealth and influence could intimidate critics and stifle dissenting voices. Nonetheless, Musk's supporters remain vocal, emphasizing that the legal action is less about silencing opponents and more about setting a precedent for ethical journalism. For now, the case has ignited debates about the role of media in shaping public opinion and the responsibilities of influential hosts like Goldberg.
The thing about this show, there is no way not to step in poo.
The View has faced criticism over the years for its controversial discussions and hosts' opinions.
That should have been shut down a long time ago.
Many accuse the show of prioritizing sensationalism over factual reporting, and Musk's lawsuit has only amplified these claims. Critics argue that the show thrives on inflammatory statements, often targeting high-profile individuals to attract viewers. Musk's lawsuit highlights what many consider to be a pattern of behavior by the hosts, using their platform to promote biased narratives without accountability. Supporters of Musk point to previous instances where the show faced backlash for controversial comments, further questioning its credibility. Calls to cancel the show have resurfaced, with critics accusing it of fostering division and misinformation under the guise of entertainment.
It's always misinformation. We already know that. Like, if you watch anybody that watches The View, when the last time have you ever heard them say anything bad about Kamala Harris? When the last time you hear them criticize Kamala Harris or criticize Joe Biden or anybody from the Democrats, Obama, anybody? They don't do it. They only target Donald Trump and everybody around him, everybody that supports him. They went after Tulsi Gabbard, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, Tom Homan. They attack everybody around Donald Trump. They never say anything to criticize Kamala Harris and all the messed up things she did and said. They co-signed every bit of it. When she was calling this man Hitler and all of this crap, they were sitting over there co-signing it. They just biased. That's why they should have been counseled a long time ago.
Supporters argue that Musk's lawsuit could force networks to reevaluate their editorial practices and emphasize accuracy. Others, however, believe canceling the show is not the solution, suggesting that improved regulation and fact-checking processes should be implemented instead. Whether this lawsuit will affect the show's future remains uncertain, but it has certainly reignited debates about the responsibility of talk shows in delivering truthful and respectful content to their audiences. One of the most contentious points raised in Musk's lawsuit is the accusation that The View incited violence. During the show, Goldberg allegedly made remarks about someone potentially tripping Trump, a comment Musk claims could be interpreted as encouraging harm. Goldberg later tried to downplay the statement, claiming it was a lighthearted joke about her cat. However, critics argue that even if meant as humor, such comments can be harmful when broadcast to millions.
Okay, I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. That's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would trip.
Musk's supporters emphasize the dangers of normalizing violent rhetoric, especially in a politically charged climate. They argue that media personalities should be more mindful of their words, as they wield significant influence over public opinion. Critics of Musk counter that his lawsuit stretches the interpretation of Goldberg's words and risks suppressing satire and free speech. Regardless of intent, the remarks have fueled debates about the boundaries of humor and political commentary in mainstream media.
And this is the thing, it ain't really nothing to help their show but shut it down. Now, at first they was talking about getting a conservative in there, like get a Trump supporter in there. What Trump supporter wants to go up in there and try to talk with Whoopi Goldberg and Sonny Hostin and Joy Behar every single day? You're going to have 4 women ganged up on you every single time. You ain't going to get a word out because Whoopi Goldberg thinks she run the show. She's just going to overtalk. Every time you say something good about Trump, they're going to try to criticize it. It's just not going to work. I can't see anybody that's a Trump supporter that's going to go on their show and challenge these women every single day. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to work. Now, they said that that's what ABC was looking for, but, man, ain't nobody going on that show to argue with Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg, and all they're going to do is just talk bad about Donald Trump for 30 minutes to an hour like they do every single day. Like, come on, man. The best thing for they do, that show should have been gone and canceled.
Musk's lawsuit could serve as a test case for defining these boundaries, influencing how future claims of incitement are judged in both legal and public spheres. Musk's lawsuit has put a spotlight on widespread media bias, particularly in liberal outlets like ABC. Critics accuse ABC of prioritizing narratives that align with its political leanings. Shows like The View are often called out for catering to specific audiences by promoting opinions that lack factual support. This reflects growing concerns about media integrity and the public's ability to trust mainstream sources. Media bias fuels misinformation and division, undermining democracy and public discourse. Supporters of Musk's lawsuit see it as a necessary intervention to address these issues, while critics worry it could lead to censorship and limit freedom of speech. Regardless, the debate highlights the growing mistrust of traditional media and the demand for higher standards in journalism. Musk's lawsuit could encourage networks to reevaluate their practices and reinforce the importance of balanced reporting. Critics of The View have pointed out hypocrisy from Goldberg, showing past clips where she expressed admiration for Trump.
Yep.
In one clip, Goldberg is seen praising Trump and calling him a friend, contrasting sharply with her recent negative comments.
She put me in her movies, right? A long time ago. How much should I judge? Nothing. Like they say in the
And now y'all can see how Whoopi goes. See, that's the thing. And she used to work for Donald Trump. Like, The View, here's the thing, like Joy Behar, all of them, they love Donald Trump. When Donald Trump started running, that's when the tables turned. That's when everybody they loved him just started going against him for no reason. They absolutely love this man. Donald Trump did so much for people. He did so much for Whoopi Goldberg. Even when people didn't like her, he still let her work for her. Of course, her mouth got bad. She started talking and saying all type of crazy stuff. And then he had to fire her. So it's like the same thing every time he fires somebody. They get on one of these talk shows and talk crazy about him. They do this all the time. All the time. Every time somebody get fired, they run on TV, run over there to CNN, run over there to MSNBC, and start talking bad about him. Oh, Donald Trump is this. Oh, Donald Trump is that. But you weren't saying any of that when he was paying you, when you was working for him. All of them on The View that love Donald Trump. Now all of a sudden, look at him.
Love you. I'm telling you.
And they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Trump. He's talking about. He's talking about Trump.
This shift in attitude is presented as evidence of media inconsistency and opportunism. Supporters of Musk use these examples to question the credibility of Goldberg and The View. They argue that changing narratives highlight the show's tendency to prioritize sensationalism over authenticity. Critics of Musk dismiss this argument, suggesting that people's opinions naturally evolve over time. Regardless, the clips have added fuel to the controversy, prompting further scrutiny of Goldberg's statements and actions. For Musk's supporters, the hypocrisy serves as justification for holding the media accountable, while opponents see it as a distraction from larger issues. Musk's lawsuit has intensified calls for accountability in media, with supporters demanding higher standards for public statements. They argue that shows like The View should face consequences for spreading misinformation and defamatory content. Musk's legal action is seen as a step toward restoring integrity in media by challenging reckless commentary. Critics of Musk worry that the lawsuit could set a dangerous precedent, potentially discouraging open dialogue and criticism. However, Musk's supporters insist that accountability is necessary to prevent the spread of false narratives and protect public figures from character assassination. The case could lead to reforms in how media outlets handle controversial topics, promoting fairness and accuracy. Whether it succeeds or fails, the lawsuit underscores the growing demand for media reform and the importance of maintaining ethical journalism practices. So, what do you think about Elon Musk's lawsuit? Is it a necessary step against misinformation, or is it an attempt to silence free speech? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Well, there we go right there. Like I said, I had to bring y'all this. I seen that it was circulating on YouTube. I seen it like a little small clip on X. And like I said, I don't know if this was really going down, but this video went viral. So I'm like, let me check this out and see what's going on. Of course, I already know what The View do, what they say, all the crazy crap that they say about Donald Trump every single day, what they say about Elon Musk. Oh, Donald Trump don't care about J.D. Vance. Elon Musk is really his vice president. Elon Musk and Vivek, this is what they really trying to do, just defaming the crap out of them just because they don't like Donald Trump. But this is what they do all the time. We know what Whoopi Goldberg do. We know what Sonny Host and Joy Behar do. This is what they do every single day, is talk crap and slander people. That's what they do. So like I said, y'all can share y'all comments in the comment section. Like I said, I definitely had to check it out. It was going viral. Like, man, this is crazy. But I'm not shocked, though. This is a new year, and we got to stop these people from, making it seem like they can just say anything they want. Because you just can't say anything you want about people and think it ain't going to be no consequences. 2024 is gone. This is a new year. We in 2025. So like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.